Good morning. I'm Peyton LoCicero-Trist. New Orleans police are investigating an overnight shooting that left one man dead in St. Roch. It happened around 11:30 last night. A lot of people are starting to worry knowing that a Category 4 could hit this area. How are you feeling? Any words of advice for those who are considering riding the storm out or on the fence of leaving?
You need to leave.
Linemen are working sun up to sundown to restore power in the river parishes. But unfortunately, most of the homes here in Luling are still in the dark, and it's been almost 12 days without power and counting. All of these folks behind me are digging their own sandbags, getting ready to prepare their homes. Both teams, the Saints and the Dallas Cowboys, are coming off of a Week 12 loss and several obstacles to overcome in order to get a win tonight. For the Dallas Cowboys, their head coach is out due to COVID protocols. And for the Saints, several key players are still on that injury report. Now, the Saints have a record of 5-6, and the Dallas Cowboys are 7-4. The crews are loading up dozens of voting machines ahead of Election Day. What's on tap is going to be loading all of these up. They're going to head over to the precincts. They're going to get all of these machines ready to go for voters. They're going to run through a test, and then they're going to lock them up for the night for safekeeping. Take a walk with me over to the BAM monitor, and I'll show you what I'm talking about.
I see what you did there.
So you'll get good food and maybe even a selfie with Emeril Lagasse. After his namesake restaurant sat dark for more than a year, they are firing up the ovens again. We had the chance to talk with Emeril about reopening, the struggles that his team faced during the pandemic, and why he's still hoping that New Orleans will prevail.
It feels great. You know, it feels good with the staff. I think the staff is ready.
Those who step up to fight for our nation and for our country are brave. A majority of them are men, but it takes a fierce female to be a leader. In today's Veterans Voices, we want to introduce you to a pilot who was inspired by the women who paved the way for her. The conditions are quickly changing. As you can see, the rain has started and the wind is greatly picking up. Like Scott just mentioned, we are expecting Hurricane Ida to hit us at a Category 4, if not worse. Right now, we're over on Norco Elementary School's campus, and you can see all of these pine trees that are now draping across this campus. That's going to cause an issue as
it was so nice to take a bath. That felt so good. Something that you just, you don't think about when you have it all.
This is Surgeon Adams Jr. He has owned and operated his small business along the bayou for 60-plus years. Surviving several storms before, he says this one was brutal, and the days after the storm so far are even worse. It all started as a police chase over in Gretna and ended at the foot of the expressway with a fiery crash. We do know that 2 suspects have been apprehended. An excessive heat forecast is to be expected this week. We're talking about temps outside feeling like it's 110 degrees or higher. She's a Scripps Spelling Bee winner as well as a Guinness World Record holder. And now this girl from Harvey gets to add one more title to her name. Zaila Avant-Garde. Karen Carter-Peterson said that she's feeling good about where she's at in the running and about what her campaign platform has stood for. Many of you at home are probably wondering why I'm reporting live from the sewage and water turbine in Orleans Parish. Well, on President Biden's agenda is a proposal for an infrastructure plan. 2 weeks ago, this neighborhood was several feet underwater, all because of Hurricane Ida. And now with Nicholas making landfall, this area is under a flash flood watch. That means more water and more damage.